Hi boys and girls, this is your science e-learning lesson for Thursday, May 7th. So today you have a science test. Okay, this science test can be worked on both today and tomorrow. So you can do this over 2 days if you'd like. You know that you will use your book and other resources to help you. You have your book, you have the 2 summary sheets, worksheets that were completed. So you can use those things to help you complete this. So let's just go through it together looking at the different questions. So of course on the first page, questions 1 to 4 are multiple choice. You need to read your question carefully and then fill in the circle of your answer choice, 1 correct answer for each. Okay, on the second page, you have questions 5, 6, and 7, which are also multiple choice questions, 1 correct answer for each, filling in the circle of the correct answer choice. On the third page, you still have multiple choice. That's numbers 9 through 12. Okay, numbers 8 through 12, multiple choice. Again, 1 correct answer for each. Then we go to the page with essay questions. Write your answers using complete sentences and remember to be thorough. Number 13, explain the difference between an insulator and a conductor. Also give an example of each one. So this means you have 2 things that you have to do. The first part, explain what an insulator is and what a conductor is, because you're looking to tell the difference between, okay? You want to give the difference between the 2, so you want to be clear in stating what an insulator is or what it does and what a conductor is. Right? Then you also have to give an example of each. That means name something that is considered an insulator and name something that is considered a conductor. Number 14, how do particles move differently in a solid, a liquid, and a gas? So you need to explain how the particles move in a solid, in a liquid, in a gas. By doing that, you will be showing how they move differently. Number 15, explain how a thermometer works. Okay, that's the question that we were discussing the other day in Zoom about the thermometer. And it's not just, well, when it's hot, the liquid in the thermometer goes up, and when it's cold, the liquid in the thermometer goes down. That's a very basic explanation of it. That's not actually telling so much how a thermometer works. That's telling how you read a thermometer, and you know that the liquid goes up, that means the temperature is rising, and the liquid goes down, it means the temperature is going down. Okay, but I want you to explain how it works. Why is it that the liquid goes up? What causes the liquid to go up? What causes the liquid to go down? Okay, so again, really explain how a thermometer works. Again, on these questions, please make sure you're writing using complete sentences, and you make sure that you answer all parts to those questions. Okay, this page should look very familiar to you using temperature scales. Again, make sure that you read through carefully. Some things are asking about degrees Celsius, some things degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, 18 and 19, you're given a temperature, and you need to decide based on the activity. In this case, number 18, the thermometer is in a swimming pool. The swimmer reads the thermometer and states that the temperature is 20 degrees Fahrenheit or 28 degrees Celsius. How do you know? So you would have to say, well, I think it's 28 degrees Celsius because. I think it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit because. Okay, that would be given that explanation of how you know that's what the temperature is, or that's the scale that would be used. And in number 19, an outdoor thermometer indicates it is 20 degrees outside where people are ice skating on a lake. So is it going to be 20 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius? How do you know? Okay, and again, how do you know? This is based on what you know about Celsius and thermometer. It's about what you know about Celsius and Fahrenheit. It means based on what a cold day on the Celsius scale would be versus what a hot day on the Celsius scale would be. what's a cold day on a Fahrenheit scale? What's a cold day, or rather what's a hot day on the Fahrenheit scale? Okay, that's how you explain, or how you answer that part. How do you know? How do you know it would have to be 28 degrees Fahrenheit? How do you know it would have to be 28 degrees Celsius? Okay, so make sure your explanations are clear on those as well. Okay, now the last page is to identify each picture below as an example of conduction, convection, or radiation. All right, what I would like to do at this point is I'd like you to stop the video so that you can go grab a highlighter if you didn't already bring one. Okay, have a highlighter. I need you to grab a highlighter if you don't have it with you already, because I want to go through these pictures and I want to highlight certain things in each so that it's clear what it is I want you to look at in terms of, okay, is it conduction, convection, or radiation? Because some of the pictures, depending on what part of the picture you're focusing on, you may have different answers. So grab that highlighter and here we go. Okay, number 20. What we're looking at here is the pot that is placed on the stove. Okay, the pot is placed on the stove. That's what we're looking at. It's not about anything coming up out of the pot. It's the pot sitting on the stove. In the second one, or number 21, okay, we're just simply looking at this, okay, where we're just talking about that air that's moving. Okay, that's what that's showing. In number 22, okay, I'm highlighting, okay, that heat that's being given off there. Okay, so that heat that is coming out towards the hand. In number 23, these lines represent the sunlight that's coming through the window. That's what we're looking at. In number 24, we have this butter that's right here on the corn. And you could see what's happening there as the butter is melting on the corn. In number 25, we're not looking at the stove here. Now what we're looking at are the arrows here. This movement that's going on with the liquid in the pot. Okay. Number 26, we're looking at the light that's being given off here. Okay, the rays of light. Number 27, we're looking at this steam here that's coming out of the iron. Number 28, I'm highlighting the hand, and that's just because we're looking at that iron with the heat over the hand. Okay, that's what we're looking at. Number 29, we're looking at what's coming up out of the chimney. Number 30, there's nothing really here that I can really have you highlight, but what I want you to think of is in terms of the sun that's shining down. Okay, I mean, that's why they're indicating, the shadow here, letting you know that there is, the sunlight. He's obviously laying out in the sun. Okay. And then in number 31, I'm actually highlighting the hand and the spoon, because that's what we're looking at. Okay, the hand and the spoon. Not the stove, not what's in the pot, not what's coming out of the pot, but rather the hand and the spoon that's in the pot. Okay, so those are the parts of the photograph that, rather the parts of the pictures that you are going to be looking at so that you can identify them as examples of conduction, convection, or radiation. Okay? And then the bonus down here, how does a radiator heat a room? And how is heat transferred when you're using a radiator? Okay, what is a radiator? Okay, old style of heating up a room. How does the radiator work? And then how is the heat transferred? Okay, so again, make sure you're clear here, writing in complete sentences, and it is a bonus. Okay, so that is a bonus. If you have any questions while you're working on the test, you need help in any way, please make sure you give me a call so I can help you with that. And as I said, you can take your time with this and work on it over the 2 days, both today and tomorrow. Okay? And once again, if you need any help, please make sure you give me a call so I can help you with that. Okay? Good luck. Talk to you later.